This year, over 1 million children in Ireland will celebrate their birthday. Our next entrepreneur has created a unique twist on the everyday birthday candle. Will the Dragons feel like celebrating today?
Dragon's Den is like, it's the ultimate for an entrepreneur. It's such an experience. You've got 5 investors lined up in front of you, ready to hear your pitch.
I think you'll like this, Barry.
Getting investment today would change everything. It would really be a launching pad for the dreams that I have for this brand and all the children that this brand could make happy. Hello Dragons, my name is Michelle Rudden and my business is called Funky Crayons. And I'm here today seeking an investment of €50,000 in return for a 20% stake in my business. This is my son Elliot, who's going to help me to demonstrate my new product, which is called Wickids. So if you could join us in singing Happy Birthday to Elliot. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elliot. Happy birthday to you. So, once this is safely extinguished, I can give this back to Elliot, and he's going to show you the difference between Wickids and any other birthday candle you've ever seen. Wickids works afterwards as a crayon. I have a distributor in the USA who's interested in taking on both Wickids and my Funky Crayons range for the USA, and a distributor in Ireland who's interested in looking after the domestic and UK markets. I'm going to hand you one out now, just so that you can have a closer look.
Michelle is asking the Dragons for a €50,000 investment for a 20% share in her business, Funky Crayons.
And thank you, Elliot, for your help. Okay, we'll see you later. So thank you for your time, Dragons. I welcome any questions.
I think we've all bought candles like this over the years, and as you say, they tend to go straight in the bin afterwards. They're really a one-use product. Any idea what size this market is worth?
Well, in Ireland we have 1 million children, going by census figures, so you're talking 1 million birthday parties a year. And what I found is that regardless of budget, everybody gets that number-shaped candle.
Have you looked to protect the idea in any way?
I have the copyright on it, and I have exclusive design rights for 3 years. I tried to patent it, and it wasn't possible.
Tell me about the Funky Crayons business. How long has it been going? How have you been doing in terms of sales and so on?
Projected sales are much better than my past sales for the last 2 years.
Always are.
With investment, I want to outsource the manufacture now. So to date, I've done everything by hand at home in my kitchen, and it's been very much at a cottage industry stage. So over the 2 years, I've sold almost 2,000 units. My most popular set would be a personalised set, which is the child's name in shaped crayons. So something like this would be my top seller, okay, which will be your name and your choice of shapes in a gift box.
Okay, cool. So 2,000 units.
Yeah.
You've sold. What does that translate to in terms of euro?
Turnover over the last 2 years is about €15,000.
Okay. And then your projections?
My projections for year 1 are 471,000. This is combining both Wickids and Funky Crayon sales. And that's the US and Ireland and the UK, all getting up and running straight away.
It's kind of hard to go from making Funky Crayons in your kitchen and selling 15,000 worth to selling globally almost 500,000 worth.
Sure.
Instantly. What's the magic there?
Well, the 50,000 investment is broken down into paying for my first order from China. I can bring Wickids in a single number, packaged and into the country at under 10 cent. There's a 72% gross margin on the candle, and there's a 58% gross margin on a set of crayons if I outsource the manufacture. So you're talking about 100,000 Wickids in year 1, split between the 3 markets of the US, here and the UK, and just over 200,000 sets of crayons across those 3 markets as well.
I totally accept that people can grow and accelerate businesses quickly. I've done it myself on numerous occasions. But I find it difficult to go from 15,000 to 471,000 euro. It's a huge leap.
It is, but you're talking about really the investment going into starting something again, where I would be outsourcing the manufacture to China and bringing these in so cheap with that great margin that I don't have at the moment making things by hand. Really, it's been just testing the market, seeing what works, seeing what sells, and creating the brand and getting it out there.
Fascinating to know how you go about making a crayon in the kitchen.
At home, the hard way, I melt down crayons and I remold them.
So you buy existing crayons.
Yeah, so I've played around with different blends of waxes and pigments. I have my own formula, and some of the investment goes towards CE marking that formula. So when I go to a manufacturer in China, I would be getting them to make my recipe.
There's a lot of big players selling these birthday candles, albeit that they don't double as a crayon afterwards. This is a very crowded marketplace.
I know what you're saying, it is a crowded market, but if we can tap into the fact that this is a little bit toy market and a little bit birthday market. So with this, what I want to do is go big from day one.
When I hear a promoter say, I want to go big from day one, what the investor hears is tying up a lot of money in inventory and stock. How are you going to get these, not just out, but moving off the shelf?
I still like to go out and stand in real life at trade fairs and stuff like that, you know. So the distributor in the States, I have a written expression of interest now for both brands, and he definitely thinks they're a goer. He's 25 years in the toy market in the USA.
Would you have a discussion about having a minimum order quantity from him? You don't have anything, you don't have a distributor.
I don't have anything concrete with him other than that we've both agreed that we'd like to do business with each other.
If you had an order, a piece of paper that said, I'll give you a stocking order of whatever, how many pallets, and then you can go and say, look, there's a stocking order, and you have something concrete to build on.
Yeah.
Funky Crayon Lady, I'm not sure this is the winner for you. I think you're a winner. Good luck with it, but I'm out.
Okay, thank you, Barry.
Michelle, I agree with Barry 100%. Yes, you're going places, but not necessarily with this product. So for that reason, I'm out.
Okay, thank you.
You present very well. I would definitely buy them off you. It's not really investable at the moment, but it's not impossible that it could be. But for the moment, I'm out.
Thank you.
Michelle, you have all of the skills, I think, to make this a success. It's really the finance piece that you're looking for. I just don't see what I can bring to, other than the cash, that will make it a success. So I'm out.
Okay, thank you.
With 4 dragons gone, is Michelle's birthday candle about to be blown out by Gavin?
What we have here is this new business you're developing, but it has zero sales, astronomical projections. The gap is just too much for an investor to take the leap. So, Michelle, sadly, I'm out.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Michelle.
Sometimes you're not sure about the marketing and you are sure about the product. Here was the other way around. The marketing was there, but I'm not sure about that product.
I think what I'm going to take from today is I'm going to be a success, even if
Even the politest refusal to invest by the dragons can be difficult to take.